Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Giselle. I'm a personal trainer here to help you maintain a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. Let's get into the balance of stretching and strengthening. Is one better than the other? Should there be a balance, or what should we do? Let's get into it. If you ever feel tight in some areas like your shoulders or your back, your hips, or if you feel like your flexibility is just not the best and you're kind of like, okay, I should probably stretch more, right? Yes, you should, but stretching and strengthening go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other. First of all, how do you even know whether you should stretch or strengthen a muscle? Let's use shoulders as an example. So if you try to move your shoulder up right here and there's a little bit of pain going up or on the way down, but you can, bring your shoulder like back right here, then you probably need to strengthen your muscles. And even then, when it comes to your shoulder, there's a lot of different areas in the shoulder. It could be the front, the side, the back, more like your scap right here, like a deeper thing. I mean, it really just depends, but overall, strengthen. Let's say you're trying to bring your arm up and it stops right here, but if someone were to help you push it back, then it can go back. You just need to strengthen. Now, let's say you try to move up, but you can't. Like your shoulder is just not moving, it's not going anywhere, then you need to stretch. So if you're feeling pain in some area like your shoulder, your back, your hips, or wherever, a lot of people will go right into stretching and believe that they should stretch and they should be feeling better just with that. But strengthening is also very important as well. You can stretch a certain area of your body all day long, but if you're not strengthening that same area, then you're not putting that area under loads of weight, under loads of tension. How is that area going to be strong enough to handle certain loads, certain weight? Whether it's at the gym or not even just the gym. It's also if you're lifting boxes at work, if you're carrying your kids around and trying to carry them and play with them, or lift groceries, carry groceries. Don't think of just the gym right now, okay? Think of daily activities that you could be doing. So the reason why stretching is important is because it's going to improve your flexibility, and improving your flexibility is going to allow you to move in bigger ranges of motion. Let's say you're in the kitchen and you're starting to cook your meal and you need something from the top, you need like a Tupperware and you're trying to go ahead and reach for it. But if you're not flexible, let's say your lats are not flexible, your serratus anterior, you might end up pulling something in this area because that area is not used to using large ranges of motion like that. Like if you look at this is a large range of motion right here. A shorter range is like if I'm reaching something from here, boom, boom. Shorter range of motion, larger range of motion. And of course, having improved flexibility is going to decrease your risk of injury. Stretching also helps relieve the tension from your muscles, you guys. So it's very important to stretch. You're holding it in that same position and trying to lengthen the muscle. That's why it's called a static stretch, because you're holding something for like 20 seconds or more. Doing static stretches like this after your workout can definitely help in your recovery, help you recover from that specific workout, and again, overall just improve your flexibility. I do want to bring up mobility because y'all know I love mobility, and a lot of people actually have flexibility but lack mobility. So there's a big difference. So flexibility means that you are able to passively stretch a certain area of your body with a good amount of range of motion. When you have great mobility, that's when you're able to actively stretch a certain area through active range of motion. So the first clip right here that I'm going to put is going to be stretching, right? So I'm stretching a specific muscle in my body for about 20 seconds or something like that. And then the next clip is going to show you mobility. So I'm working on my shoulder mobility and I'm moving it around. So you see how I'm moving my shoulder around in different directions and in all angles as much as I can. So I'm actively moving that area. I'm not holding that area for 20 seconds like how I did when I was stretching my shoulder. So although mobility is different from flexibility, I do recommend that you not only stretch and not only strengthen, but you also work on your mobility too. So that's why I do want to include that here too. Now let's get into strengthening and why that's important as well, because it can help maintain or increase your muscle mass. And as we age, our muscle mass decreases. and our bone density decreases too. So strength training does help increase your bone density as well. A lot of people don't realize that when your bone density and your muscle mass decreases over a period of time, this leads to a higher risk of injury. You're basically bound to be in a lot of pain and in a lot of discomfort. Strength training improves your overall physical performance. Strength training obviously helps with muscle growth and muscle strength, but it also helps with fat loss. So you guys saw me stretching my back earlier in the video, but now I'm doing deadlifts to strengthen my back. Deadlifts are mainly for my lower back. My lats are mainly for my lats, which is like, you know, right here. Well, our lats are like a big muscle like right here on both sides. And then the iso row is also working a little bit of my lats, but also like my mid back right here too. Also, look at this video of me strengthening my hips, right? So it's so important for me to strengthen my hips because when I'm doing a lot of lower body exercises, I am always going like full range of motion as much as I can when I'm doing stuff like hip thrusts or deficit reverse lunges or just other exercises, right? I am challenging my hip muscles to move under that specific load, that load of the 9-pound kettlebell, basically. When you think of your muscles, think of them like a rubber band, okay? So you see how this rubber band is very flexible, but it's also very strong. Has a good amount of oomph to it, you know? It hurts. But the more flexible and strong the rubber band is, the more useful and durable it is. Like if you're trying to hold like poster paper or something in this rubber band, it's gonna actually hold it tightly and hold it the way it needs to be. But if it were, you know, kind of worn out and it's overstretched, right? Because you can overstretch your muscles. So have you ever used a rubber band where it's so overstretched to the point where it's not even holding your poster paper correctly? It's not even holding a bag of chips correctly, or it's not tightening and closing the bag of chips like how you really want it to because it's so overstretched, right? So think of it like that. Think of your muscles like a rubber band. I was gonna throw it, but low-key, I'm scared I'll hit myself. Let me try. I'm scared. I don't know. Anyways, the main message of this entire video is to look at your fitness journey as a balance between strength and also staying mobile and staying flexible. So that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to educate and inform you guys on the power of stretching, strengthening, and even some mobility, because I mentioned that too. So there is a huge difference between each of them, but at the same time, they all go hand in hand. There are different pieces to the puzzle, but guess what? They all connect at the end of the day. And when you connect those pieces of the puzzle, they actually make sense. And not only do they make sense, but when you connect them, that's when you are able to see huge improvements in your workouts, in your progress, etc. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you get notified on your phone every time I upload a brand new video. If you guys have any video requests, please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I can help you out. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye!